There are many options to choose from for New Year's Eve celebrations, but have you thought about bringing in the new year at church? Bishop Bart Pierce of Rock City Church is here with an invitation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be with you.
Happy to have you here. Tell us a little bit about your night watch or your watch night service coming up.
Well, it's the 31st. Starts at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And it is, to bring in the new year with a celebration of joy, but also with a prophetic edge of understanding what is God saying to us, to the nation for 2020. It's 2020 means that God's going to clear up our vision.
This is a time that I think a lot of people are thinking about that because we're going into not just a new year, but a new decade. So doing that at church, why is that so important?
Well, because we get a chance to stop listening to so many voices and focus in on what does God say. We all have some source that we receive some information, whether it's school, whether it's news, whatever it is. But it's good to stop for a minute and say, what does God say about America or about Baltimore, about whatever, about our lives?
And that's something that your church does year round because I know you're very active in the community. Tell us a little bit about the help that you've been providing the city of Baltimore.
Well, for years we have reached out to our city through our food program called Can Make a Difference. And we feed literally thousands of people. We move hundreds of thousands of pounds of food for free. It's all for free. And then we also give away a home, a brand new home to a person who's never owned a home. And this is our 18th year.
Amazing.
In the last 5 years, we've given it away to veterans.
That is great.
And these are brand new homes right in the city.
You're giving me goosebumps. I just think about the impact of that, not just for that family, but their legacy, that family and their house in their family.
2 years ago, one of the recipients was a gentleman from Vietnam, and his son was in the Iraq War, so that mom had died. So we had the Vietnam and the Iraq, and the two together. It was very, very
powerful. And another thing that makes your church so dynamic is that it is multicultural in terms of their celebration. Everyone is worshiping together. Why is that such a strength, and why is that so important for your church?
Well, look around. Look at our nation. Look at Baltimore. It's a very diverse nation. And the church should be that. The church should model its area. We have over 43, 45 different nations. People from Africa, people from China, people from Europe, people from Asia, people from Latin America. And they can all come together and worship the same God.
I think it's beautiful that you say that because I was reading and they say that on Sundays it can be the most divided.
That's right.
Because people don't worship together, but not the
Well, when I get to heaven, I hope there's not a white section, a black section,
I can almost guarantee that. I don't know much, but I can almost guarantee that.
I'm not going there.
I was like, I don't think that's what it's all about. But you've got a book, and the book is The 5G Shift.
That's right.
And you're offering it at a discount now for Midday Maryland viewers. But tell us beforehand what this book is all about.
Well, the book is about 5 generations. I use the term 5G because if you know the new technology is the phones are all up on the, so when people see it, it's like, oh, maybe it's like a hook.
Right.
And but inside, what it really is about is generations. There's 5 generations on the earth at all times. And those 5 generations, I put numbers on them. 0 to 10 is generation 1. 10 to 25 is generation 2. 25 to 50 is generation 3, and 50 to 70 is generation 4. And then the 5th one is there and above. And I'm in generation 4. And but really what it's about is, can the church continue to go as it's going and fail to reach back? Your future's never in front of you. It's behind you.
Interesting. And so this book talks about that.
The little ones.
And it's amazing. So I want people to know how they can get this book. It's $10 now through New Year's Eve, all right? So use that promo code of WMAR. And don't forget that you are invited for the special night watch.
Oh, please come.
Watch night. I keep saying it backwards.
Watch night.
Watch night party. So make sure you come down there for that. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Elsie.
And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.